like to welcome you to the fibromyalgia page of my website. And in just a few short minutes, I'm just going to give a brief overview of how a person would be addressed in this office if they came in presenting with either fibromyalgia or chronic fatigue. So it is a label, and the label does not necessarily tell us what to do. It just tells us what that person has as far as symptoms go. So whether it is fatigue or pain or digestive disturbance or brain fog, you can pretty much categorize these things. So, for instance, with pain, whether it's all over pain or point tenderness to certain areas, well, why does the person have pain? Is there inflammation driven in the body? Is the inflammation coming from a blood sugar balance? Is the inflammation coming from the fact that your brain can't tone down the pain? The brain is not controlling the adrenal glands appropriately, which are releasing cortisol that would help with reducing inflammation? Do you have foods that you're eating that you're sensitive to? You have to find out why you have inflammation. So the idea is not just to treat the inflammation by taking medications that reduce it, but to get to the cause of that inflammation. If you're talking about fatigue, I have separate posts on fatigue that you can look at. Look on my fatigue page. But the idea is, well, is it an anemia? Is it a blood sugar imbalance? Is it an adrenal function again? Is it your thyroid? Is it a postural disturbance? Is it a problem with your mitochondria? So fatigue can be coming from a lot of different things. If there's digestive disturbances, well, are you eating foods that you're sensitive to? Do you have a nervous system that's constantly stress-driven, and that's your fight or flight mechanisms? Your sympathetic nervous system, that's your fight or flight. The opposite end of that is your parasympathetic. That is the part of the nervous system that controls digestion. So you can have a neurological issue driving digestion through the vagus nerve. You could have a problem with food sensitivities. You could have leaky gut syndrome. You could have dysbiosis. A whole bunch of different things that can be going on with this. And then there could be brain fog. Brain fog could be coming about from the fact that there is inflammation in your digestive tract. Inflammation in the gut will drive inflammation in the brain, and that's where brain fog can come from. So it's not a matter of, okay, this person has fibromyalgia, or that's what you've been labeled with. The idea is to find out, well, all right, what do you have going on, and then evaluate that person appropriately. That's what's missing. Are you being evaluated appropriately? You need to find a doctor who understands the interrelationships of the entire body and how your symptom picture coming in, they're all related. So the first thing is treat the person and not the diagnosis. Recognize that getting the body functioning better is going to allow the person to start feeling better, and then recognizing that everything affects everything. That's how you deal with fibromyalgia. Lastly, when a person has fibromyalgia or chronic fatigue, there's a big relationship with autoimmune disorders. Autoimmunity means that your body's immune system has targeted some or many tissues to be destroyed. In other words, instead of protecting your body, your immune system is now going after your body parts. Not a good thing. It needs to be found out what is driving that. And if you do have an autoimmune process, or you've already been diagnosed with one, there are no cures, but you can certainly find out what is causing that immune system to be triggered. So that's how we deal with fibromyalgia. It's not, okay, we're going to give you this for that symptom and give you that for this symptom. It's not about just treating symptoms, treating the diagnosis, but getting to the bottom of why you have the problem, and that will get you back on the road to health. So I hope that helps you understand a little bit more. Find a doctor that can do that for you, and make it a great day.